So these fish are all waiting, or should I say acclimating in their bags, temperature-wise, to the temperature of the water in my aquarium system. So we're going to let these bags float for probably another hour or so. I've got some other chores I can go and take care of, and that'll allow the fish to kind of mellow out a little bit, and the temperature in the bags will probably drop a little bit to the same temperatures in the system. We purchased some cleaner shrimp today, some blue-legged hermits, and some turbo snails or astrea snails for certain customers. And because they're invertebrates, it wouldn't be wise to put them in what I'm going to call a fish system. Namely because I'm going to be introducing some form of medication into that system called therapeutic, so that I can try to control any parasites that may occur. That's part of the service that I offer as far as the livestock is concerned. But the point is, in this tank here, I'm just going to refer to it as the seahorse tank. There are seahorses in there. It's the same tank that I'm going to end up putting the shrimps, the snails, and the hermits in there. And I want to get the horses out so we can start acclimating the new items.
We've in advance taken a small mixing bowl, placed it in front of the tank, and added water from the tank into the bowl. We can now lift out the seahorses, carry them into the next room, so that we can acclimate them to their new home, the seahorse display tank. In the meantime, we can begin to acclimate the new invertebrates to this tank.
And so in addition to fish, we have to pick up fish food, specifically frozen fish food. And as you can see, I don't have much of a freezer for people frozen food. There's some tortillas and burritos and TV dinners all tucked over to this side, but that's frozen mysis there. There's a case of Formula 2, a case of Formula 1. There's some more frozen mysis in the cubes. There's some flat packs of frozen mysis. Angel formula, there's prime reef, fish-shaped gumdrops, and really no room for real people food. But I guess that's part of being a fish guy, huh? Oh well.
So let's open some fish bags. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start by poking a hole in the bag, which will allow me to tear it open even larger. We're going to pour the contents of the bag through my hand using a net as a secure backup. That way I can capture only the fish and introduce only the fish into the system. There is no need to introduce that old dirty water, as it would only contain fish waste, and we don't need to add that back to the system.
This is the big Imperator angelfish.
We want to take care and make sure that the transition from the bag into the aquarium is as least stressful as possible. You'll notice that the bag is actually triple bagged. Once we cut through all the rubber bands holding all the bags together, we can reach in and by hand lift out the adult Imperator angelfish. This not only is a beautiful fish, but an expensive fish. Retail approximately $300. You'll get a chance to see this fish as she'll end up in the big fancy cylinder tank in a future episode. So we've opened numerous bags and strained many fishes and introduced them all into the system. They seem to be getting along well, even the trio of percula clownfish. I've taken the Bangai cardinals, haven't let them out of the bags yet, but I've opened the bags as wide as possible and allow the water from the tank to enter the bag, or the cardinal to exit the bag into the tank. We have many fishes, some beautiful butterfly fishes, lemon peel angels. Many of these are already intended for certain customers' tanks, but some of them we'll make available to other customers who may want to add something or spice up their tank down the road. Over the course of the next couple weeks, we'll introduce a slow but steady increase in the amount of copper-based medication into the tank. This will help decrease the parasites. At the same time, we'll also begin to feed the fish fairly heavily with mysis shrimp. This is a very nutritious type shrimp and typically gets their attention right away. Additionally, we'll try to supplement their diet with a green or vegetable-based food. This way, we feel, we can catch both sides, the meat end of it, or the high-protein end of it, and the vegetable or the green aspects of it. Ultimately, it's our goal to offer a healthy, happy fish to the homeowner.